2023 Presidency, Igbo candidate cannot be trusted, says APC chieftain Joe Igbokwe. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. All Progressive Congress chieftain Joe Igbokwe says an Igbo candidate cannot be trusted in the 2023 presidential election. According to him, nobody is going to vote for people who would use the same position to divide Nigeria. Igbokwe, who is an aide to Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, stated this in a Punch live interview on Thursday. He said the Southeast geopolitical zone has indeed suffered injustices, adding that in everything we share in this country, we get the least. He therefore urged the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, to facilitate the creation of one more state to make states in the Southeast six like other geopolitical zones in Nigeria. States currently in the zone are Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Abia, and Ebonyi. Speaking on the Punch Live program, the politician, however, noted that despite the injustices, violent agitation and killings were not the way to press for justice, equity, and fairness. Igbokwe lambasted members of proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and other secessionists in the Southeast geopolitical zone, saying they are going about the agitation in a wrong manner. He alleged that IPOB members are supporters of the People's Democratic Party, adding that the secessionists began after agitations to leave the Nigerian entity after the PDP lost the 2015 presidential election. The party stalwart said that only the PDP is currently campaigning in Anambra ahead of the November 6th governorship poll, while other parties are largely being attacked. He knocked Igbo leaders who are thirsty for the zone to produce a president in 2023, saying they should wake up and do the politicking and make friends in other 5 geopolitical zones to achieve their goal. As the 2023 general election draw nearer, there have been intense political posturing, permutations and fireworks, especially as the 8-year regime of Buhari, who is from Katsina State, winds down. The clamor for an Igbo president has since resonated with some 18 months to the general election. Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Worldwide, has been consistent in its demand for an Igbo president in 2023. The 17 Southern governors has also met twice in the year and demanded power shift to their region, while the 19 Northern governors also met last week opposing such move and noting that the candidate with the highest votes will emerge as president in the next general elections. Asked whether the agitation by IPOB and other secessionists in the Southeast will be laid to rest should the zone produce a president in 2023, Igbokwe said it is not by force that the next Nigerian leader emerges from the zone. He said Igbo politics should do the work if they so desperately want the next presidency, adding that Igbo people must drop Biafra agitation to be considered for serious national offices. The 65-year-old Anambra indigenous said, if you want other Nigerians to vote for you, then you have to count how many bridges that you have built, bridges of understanding, bridges of communication, bridges of friendship. I want to see your bridges and you want them to vote for you. Nobody is going to vote for somebody who will use that position to divide Nigeria. You cannot be talking about secession and talking about producing the president of Nigeria. We need to settle the issue first. We need to say, look, we have given up on demand for Biafra. Grant us justice. Today, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is in the saddle. How did Buhari become the president of Nigeria? It was Asiwaju that wooed him in 2013 with Tony Momoa, with Baba Akande, and they went to Dora to meet Buhari. They said, look, you scored 11 million votes in 2003, 11 million votes in 2007, 12 million votes in 2011. If I poll Southwest, you will get 17 million votes and you will become president. They went there to build a bridge, and the rest is now history. And that was how Buhari had lost hope, became the president of Nigeria. Somebody connected somebody. Somebody had sleepless nights. Somebody trusted. You will see it in one place and you are blackmailing other people. You are not making friends. You are not building bridges and you are threatening people. Drop your arms first and enter planes or luxurious buses to Southwest and pledge your loyalty to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That look, We have been able to settle issues in our home. We need to be president. We have not been president since after the Civil War. Once you have settled that, you have dropped this agitation that you are part and parcel of Nigeria and will see to your action and deeds. I am not talking about myself but other Nigerians, because the issue now is trust. We Easterners cannot be trusted. Even with the happenings in the Southeast, our leaders are playing politics with it. Igbokwe, who had claimed his house was burnt over the weekend by IPOB arsonists in Nnewi, further said that he supports the planned imposition of a state of emergency in Anambra, noting that Governor Willie Obiano has shown that he cannot handle what is playing out on the state. With this kind of fear, you cannot have election in Anambra. Southeast is now a war zone. The police is helpless. The APC member lamented, adding that a state of emergency is not out of place. The Punch had earlier reported that the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, SAN, on Wednesday said that the federal government might declare a state of emergency in Anambra to ensure that the November 6th governorship election in the state takes place. But after a meeting with the president on Thursday, Obiano said Malami was on his own, adding that Buhari was not in support of an emergency rule in the state. According to Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution, a state of emergency is a situation of national danger or disaster in which a government suspends normal constitutional procedures in order to gain control. Or declared state of emergency allows president to immediately make any desired regulation to secure public order and safety. The insecurity in Anambra worsened a few weeks ago with a declaration by IPOB that the November 6th governorship poll in the state would not hold. Wonderful. This is indeed, I do not understand. I disagree with some part of his statement, and the part of which I disagree is the one that concerns that the Easterners are not to be trusted. This is coming from somebody who is a politician, and we all know, no offense given, but we all know how politicians too can be. A perfect example is Femi Fani-Kayode, who lambasted this particular government, who screamed and who spoke against them. In doing those things, he was saying partly the truth, and after like speaking against them and saying all the truth and calling them out on several occasions, he has now crossed over to the party, now saying that anybody cannot be trusted. I do not know from the point of view he's coming from, but I think it's totally wrong to come out on national TV and to say that a particular person cannot be trusted, especially when that person has not been even given a chance to prove his or herself worthy. And concerning this issue of the state of emergency in Anambra State, it is uncalled for, sincerely. It is uncalled for. We have other states where there are terrorist activities, where people are being slaughtered on a daily basis. And those states, I have not heard, maybe it has happened, but I have not heard that a state of the emergency has been declared there recently. It is too extreme. It is an order or law too extreme. And also, information getting to us was that the state of emergency that was declared was not even, they didn't carry the legislative body along, which means that it could be called off. We do not know yet. So please, this is not, the state of emergency is not a child's play. It is meant for very serious turbulent times when the government, when there is so much chaos, and this is the only thing left to do after you have exhausted all means. And I do not think that the governor of Anambra State or the federal government has exhausted all means, and that is the only option left. And I know that the people of the citizens of Nigeria agree with me on this one. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.